My style. My style. My style. My style. My style. My style. My style.
You're this perp back with another video, and I know there's a lot of sad Netflix Marvel fans out there due to the cancellation of Daredevil. The first two being canceled were Luke Cage and Iron Fist, and everybody thought Daredevil, Punisher, and Jessica Jones were safe. Now, let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Let's start with everybody's favorite series. We got Daredevil. Now, I don't know much about the Daredevil character. I know that the movie that came out in '05 was poorly received by a lot of fans. But this one definitely turned that around. Some people don't like the actor that was playing Daredevil and like the supporting cast. I could agree with them on certain levels, but um, I thought this one was definitely the best one. I thought they would actually be able to keep this one around, but it's whatever, I guess. Then we go to Jessica Jones, which had I would say has mixed reviews. Me personally, I really enjoy Jessica Jones because it's more of like a character piece than like, oh, let's just show you action here and there. Like that was the that was the kind of balance between Jessica Jones and Daredevil. Daredevil was action, story, and character. This Jessica Jones was just character and like character. It was more character development in this series than I would say Daredevil. That's just my opinion. Yeah, also the Purple Man in here, dope villains. Like both Daredevil and Jessica Jones had dope villains, but the most controversial series, well, one of them being Luke Cage. Now, a lot of people like Luke Cage, and there's a lot of people that hate it. And this is another show that had mixed reviews for the first season, but then kind of grew on people on the second, and then they canceled it. Which is, I don't really understand that. Like, a lot of these series are that put out their season this year or last year have done really well and was well received, but I guess the ratings tell us otherwise. um I thought season 2 of Luke Cage was a step up from season 1. We had Bushmaster. I was looking forward to seeing him, but then they canceled it. And then we get the most controversial series out of the bunch, Iron Fist. Now, Iron Fist has the biggest turnaround out of all the Netflix series, and this thing got run through the ringer after the first season. Me, I enjoyed the first half, like the second half of season 1. The first half was boring. I understand what people are saying. And the problem with Luke Cage and Iron Fist, that they both were rushed to series, and it showed in their first seasons. Um, but imagine if they were able to take their time, with Luke Cage and Iron Fist. They would probably be more well received. Like this last series that came out that started last year, we have the Punisher. And the Punisher we got introduced to in season 2 of Daredevil, which was a pretty dope introduction, in my opinion, of Punisher. And it's only a matter of time before they say Jessica Jones and Punisher are canceled, because those are the last two Marvel Netflix shows that did not yet to get weren't announced yet to get canceled. Um, but Punisher is another one that's a lot of people's favorite. It's up there with Daredevil, and I understand a lot of people were pissed. I know a lot of people are pissed about this move, but you can't really blame them, and I'll tell you why at the end of this video. But then, before we get the Punisher, we got the Defenders, which a lot of people hate. Majority of people hated that. Like, I don't know anybody that actually liked the Defenders. But I think the problem with the Marvel Netflix series is I don't even think Netflix knew that Disney was going to come out with a streaming service. I could be wrong, but once Disney announced that they were coming out with a streaming service, you already knew it was a wrap for all these shows. I don't know why anybody is surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm actually cool with it. Don't really care as much. Because people are going to complain about the shows regardless. So it's like, might as well just take them off and cancel them all. And maybe if they reboot it, people they can give people what they wanted. But that's all I got for you guys today. Go check out my latest videos, and I'm out. Peace.
As we come to the end of this phase of our life, we find ourselves trying to remember the good times and trying to forget the bad times. We find ourselves thinking about the future. We start to worry, thinking, what am I going to do? Where am I going to be in 10 years? But I say to you, hey,